Hello, this video clip informs you helpful tips and guidance news in relating to dementia from all available sources and research outputs from medical journals. Please note that no content on this content, regardless of date, should ever be used as a substitute for direct medical advice from your doctor or other qualified clinician. Let's recap a brief definition. What is dementia and Alzheimer's disease? Dementia is a merciless set of symptoms associated with progressive brain decline. Alzheimer's disease, the common type of dementia, impairs memory, thinking and behavior. Age is the predominant risk factor. Fortunately, research continues to point to modifiable risk factors for Alzheimer's. Dementia and Alzheimer's disease are thought to be caused by a combination of genetic, environmental, and lifestyle factors. Health conditions such as high blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, and obesity may also contribute to cognitive decline, and are often affected by the foods you eat. Eating healthy foods and not eating unhealthy food are shown to help reduce your risk of dementia and Alzheimer's disease as you become older. Generally, exercise, eat a balanced diet, keep healthy weight, control high blood pressure, control blood glucose, reduce cholesterol, stop smoking and low alcohol intake are the key factors to reduce dementia risk. In this video clip, we note 9 findings from nutrition and medical studies that can reduce cognitive decline. Some 52% of the UK public know someone who has been diagnosed with dementia according to research from the Alzheimer's Research UK. A study in 2014 by another charity, Dementia UK, said that 850,000 people were living with dementia in the UK. Now, the first news in this video is a recent study has found that eating one bacon rasher a day could increase the risk of dementia by 44%. Eating processed meat such as bacon every day could increase the risk of dementia by 44%. The study, published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, examined nearly 500,000 people with an average age of around 57, who had signed up to the UK Biobank project. The findings showed eating 25 grams of processed meat, the equivalent of one bacon rasher, raises the risk of dementia by 44%. This study followed 500,000 people with an average age of 57 over 8 years. More research needs to be carried out in order to establish a definitive link between eating processed meat and dementia. It is also important to mention that of the 500,000 people in the UK Biobank, just under 3,000 developed dementia. Nevertheless, this doesn't take away from the reality that cases of dementia are on the rise. Meat eating has previously been linked to dementia risk, but the researchers believe that this is the first study of its kind to find a link between the amount of meat consumed and the chance of developing the disease. There is mounting evidence that certain foods and drinks could induce this neurons damage. Researchers have warned that sugar-sweetened beverages are particularly harmful to the brain, causing it to age by 11 years when consumed more than twice daily. Refined sugar has a bad reputation due to its associations with obesity and heart disease because it increases blood pressure, causes chronic inflammation, has devastating effects on the brain, causing the prefrontal cortex to shrink over time. One study from Boston University School of Medicine followed a cohort of 4,200 people, who periodically underwent cognition and memory tests. Participants were asked to provide information about their sugary drink intake, which the team used to determine damage. 1 to 2 sugary drinks per day and greater than 2 sugary drinks per day was associated with 5.8 and 11 years of brain aging respectively. The researchers noted poorer memory and reduced brain volume in participants who consumed sugar-sweetened drinks, compared to those who didn't. Sudha Seshadri, professor of neurology at Boston University School of Medicine, said, "It looks like there is not very much of an upside to having sugary drinks, and substituting the sugar with artificial sweeteners doesn't seem to help." Healthcare Associates of Texas sums up 7 foods that can fight off cognitive decline and help you stay healthy as you age. 2 of them are leafy greens and cruciferous vegetables. Leafy greens are kale, collard greens, spinach, and Swiss chard are just some leafy greens high in essential B vitamins like folate and B9 that can help reduce depression, while also boosting cognition. Instead of just eating leafy greens in salads, add these powerhouse vegetables to soups, stews, and chilies. You can also puree them and add to sauces, pesto, and hummus. Cruciferous vegetables are broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and other cruciferous vegetables are high in B vitamins and carotenoids that have the ability to reduce levels of homocysteine, an amino acid linked to cognitive decline, brain atrophy, and dementia. Try sautéing cruciferous vegetables in garlic and olive oil, or sneak these superfoods into smoothies, soups, and condiments. Berries or raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, and cherries all contain a flavonoid called anthocyanin that stops the progression of brain damage triggered by free radicals. These and other berries are also packed with antioxidants and a wealth of vitamins that help reduce inflammation and help you maintain good brain health. Spices like sage, cumin, and cinnamon taste great when used to season meals, and they also contain lots of polyphenols, compounds that offer numerous benefits for memory and brain health. Spices such as cumin and cinnamon have the ability to eat away at brain plaque and reduce inflammation to prevent cognitive impairment and Alzheimer's. Nuts are pecans, almonds, walnuts, cashews, and peanuts are loaded with healthy fats, magnesium, vitamin E, and B vitamins, all of which are shown to promote good cognition and ward off signs of dementia. Women over the age of 70 who consume at least 5 servings of nuts per week are shown to have significantly better brain health than women in the same age group who don't eat nuts. Another study shows that the anti-inflammatory phytochemicals in English walnuts can reduce inflammation of brain cells to maintain optimal brain health throughout the aging process. D. Brain health. Seeds are sunflower seeds, flax seeds, and pumpkin seeds all contain antioxidants and nutrients like vitamin E, zinc, omega-3s, and choline that reduce cognitive decline. Snack on these seeds by themselves, sprinkle on salads, or sneak them into desserts like pudding and muffins to benefit from improved brain health. Omega-3s are from olive oil, flax seeds, and fatty fish like tuna, salmon, and mackerel are examples of foods high in omega-3 fatty acids with DHA that helps your brain stay healthy. Many studies prove that omega-3s are effective at fighting and preventing dementia and recommend taking 200 mg of DHA daily to achieve good brain health. However, the average daily intake of DHA in the US is estimated to be only about 80 mg. Make a conscious effort to consume higher amounts of omega-3s or ask your doctor to recommend safe, effective DHA supplements. Are you a coffee or tea drinker? Consider being both. A study published November 16, 2021, in PLOS Medicine found that having both coffee and tea in the diet was associated with a reduced risk of dementia and stroke. Researchers evaluated the health and self-reported coffee and tea drinking habits of more than 365,000 older adults in the United Kingdom who were followed for 11 years. Compared with people who did not drink any tea or coffee, people who drank 2 to 3 cups of coffee as well as 2 to 3 cups of tea per day had a 28% lower risk of dementia and a 32% lower risk of stroke during the study period. The combination of both drinks in the diet appeared to have a stronger association than just having one or the other. Coffee and tea both contain polyphenols, plant chemicals that may help fight chronic inflammation. Chronic inflammation is associated with both dementia and cardiovascular disease. In reality, however, people usually prefer to tea or coffee, not drink both of them. Besides, adding too much sugar into tea or coffee will deteriorate brain health. Furthermore, drinking too much coffee or tea may decrease sleeping quality. Dietary inflammatory scores were obtained using the Dietary Inflammatory Index, which typically ranges from -8.87 to 7.98, with numbers in the higher range indicating a more inflammatory diet. Inflammatory promoting food include processed meats and sugary drinks, while anti-inflammatory foods include vegetables. One study, published December 14, 2021, in the Medical Journal of the American Academy of Neurology, showed that those who ate less anti-inflammatory foods, such as fruits, vegetables, beans, and tea, had a 3 times greater risk of dementia. 1,059 individuals, average age 73.1 years, 40.3% male, followed the randomized trial. Dietary intake was observed through a set of questionnaires standardized to represent normative diets in 11 different countries. The questionnaires set out to determine information on the main foods consumed during the previous month. This mainly included dairy products, cereals, fruits, vegetables, meat, fish, legumes, which included beans, lentils and peas, added fats, alcoholic beverages, tea, coffee, stimulants and sweets. Among the participants, 62 went on to develop dementia, which equated to 6% of the cohort of 1,065. After adjusting for all risk factors for dementia, researchers determined that every 1-point increase in dietary inflammatory score equated to a 21% increase in dementia risk. Based on this scoring system, the team established that individuals who consumed the least anti-inflammatory diet were 3 times more likely to develop dementia. The NHS statistics show 1 in 14 people over the age of 65 have dementia. There is as yet no cure. And Alzheimer's UK stated around 4 in 10 cases of dementia may be prevented. Ways to reduce your risk of developing Alzheimer's cover mainly a healthy lifestyle choices. It adds that experts agree that what is good for your heart is also good for your brain, meaning that you can help reduce your risk of dementia by keeping your blood pressure at a healthy level. Summary of Dementia News January, 2022. Not to eat bacon or similar processed meats, not to intake sugary drinks, eat leafy greens and cruciferous vegetables, eat berries, eat nuts and seeds, intake omega-3, eat spices, drink coffee and tea, and eat anti-inflammatory foods.